up. I'm not up.
I bumped him on half.
What's up, peoples?
What up?
Silvertech Casino. Games to watch.
And yes, Sportsbook Jeff is here.
Yes, yes. Always, as always. Don't say it like you never hear. You always hear. You hear even when you ain't supposed to be. Feel me?
That's why they got a back room and a cot in it for me.
What up, guys? I'm chopping everybody in. I know it's late in the East Coast.
East Coast,
Y'all
West
probably
Coast.
sleeping in the East Coast. It's early in the West Coast. You know how we do it. Sportsbook Jeff, Al York Sports. Let's let some people come in before we start the show. Oh, I can't say that. I can look, but I can't touch. Yeah, we just waiting for a couple of people. Let me tag a couple of more people. They're probably sleeping already. But it don't matter. They can watch the replay. That's what the replays are made for. Strictly out of Silvertech Casino, live from Las Vegas. Like I said, Sportsbook Jeff, Al York Sports. Games of the week, baby. We're going to give y'all games of the week. Yeah, it's kind of a slow night tonight.
And week spelled W-E-A-K. Week.
Yeah, man. So, real crazy day today in sports. College football was off the charts today.
We had a great day, except for a little bump in the road where 3 wins became 3 losses.
Right.
But we got this shit back.
Right. And can't lie about that. But real quick, now that it's the beginning of the show, congratulations to Albert Pujols. He wanted to make sure that I got that out there. And we still waiting on Aaron. Once we get Aaron Judge to break that 61, we be off and popping.
Four down, baby.
Okay, so games to watch. I'm just waiting for a few people to tap in. Once we get a few people to tap in, we can get right into the games. A lot of your East Coast are sleeping. West Coast should be up. It's only like 8:52 on the West Coast. It's about 11:52 on the East Coast. So they they sleep
but
early.
You know what? If you're like me, who believes in what Bon Jovi believes in, I sleep when I die.
Jorge out of Puerto Rico. What's up? Games to watch, Jorge. You know what I mean? Pay mine. Let us give you some jewelry. We're going to hit you with some jewelry. And we're going to, you know what I mean? Just give you what we can give you so you can make some more money tomorrow, man. Because I know you gambling too. Okay, let's start the show. Unfortunately, we got a lot of people tuning in late today. Saturdays are hard because we don't know what time we going on. I don't have a direct time, so it's very hard. I see USC just took the lead. Okay, we're going to start off with games of the week, Jeff. Let's get into it now. I know we're looking at the game. Listen, we can walk and chew gum. So we're looking at the USC game, but we're doing a video and we're in a casino with everybody looking at us. It don't matter. It is what it is. First game to watch tomorrow, we're going to go with the Baltimore Ravens at the New England Patriots at Foxborough. Talk a little bit about that game. The line is right now is up to -3 New England. It opened, what, 2?
It opened up at 3, went to 2.5, and back to 3.
Okay, so we got the Patriots at -3. What's the lean on this game? Give me what both teams got to do, then I'm going to interject while you talk again.
I tell you what, this is the home opener for the Patriots, one of 3 teams that have not played a home opener. Right now, Tampa, the Colts, the Patriots. None of them had a home game. Then comes their old buddy, the Ravens. Now, really, I think the key to this game is Lamar Jackson, even though it's not really prevalent out on the injury report, he's battling an elbow issue right now.
Action Jackson.
And you're missing a lot of weapons. I think it sets up pretty nicely for Bill Belichick in the home opener to take something away, don't you think? So I think they're in a situation here where I lean to the Patriots right now to go in and pull the home upset.
Okay, that's what he's leaning on. I would have to say when I first looked at this game, I said there's no way that the Baltimore Ravens are going to lose this game, especially after giving up that last game at home to the Miami Dolphins. But the more I looked at this game, the more homework I'm doing, I don't think we're giving the Patriots enough credit. So I'm leaning on the Patriots to win the game. Like I said, we're not doing spreads, just to win the game. Do you agree or you disagree with that analogy?
I agree. I'm expecting a very low-scoring game in Foxborough. Turnovers are going to be important. Who turns it over the most probably going to lose this ball game.
Yeah, I
Plain
agree.
and simple.
I agree with that, and they also got to stop Action Jackson.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson cannot be out there running for 12 yards on 3rd and 10. New England's got to get off the field. You know what I mean when I say that. If it's 3rd and 2, fine, we got to eat that. When I say we got to eat that, it's because we like the Patriots in this game. But 3rd 10s, 3rd and 8s, they got to get the Ravens off the field. If the Patriots do that, then they should prevail, and we're leaning on the Patriots. Game 2, we going to Miami. We got the Buffalo Bills right now, who basically the best team in football by paper right now, versus the Miami Dolphins, who got 2 impressive wins, one over the Patriots and a huge comeback versus the Baltimore Ravens. Talk to us. I need you in.
I think
Move
there's
a little back so you can be automatically in.
I think there's a couple key things here to realize. No matter what, anytime you play the Bills this year, you're probably betting with the public. So you can't really use the public numbers really to determine a lot about the game. But I look at this as there's 3 defensive starters out of this game for Buffalo. Could really play a key role here. But when you actually dissect Miami, you take the 4th quarter out in Baltimore, their offense has been anemic. So we don't know really what Dolphin team is really the real Dolphin team. All I do know is that this is a very important game. If Miami has any intention of competing in this division, it's a must win. But I also know that Buffalo is that team that is going to be Super Bowl bound. They take care of business in a game like this. So, I mean, right now, gun to head, I lean Buffalo. Can't tell you about the spread, though.
Right. Buffalo's definitely the better team. They beat up on Miami year to year. They clicking on all cylinders. But I really think, me and Jeff really think that if Miami, if Tua Tagovailoa can get some time, he's got a lot of weapons that he can hit.
Yes, he
But
does.
the thing is, can he get time? So what we're going to say, we're leaning on the Bills to win. We didn't say cover, leaning on the Bills to win. I personally like Miami to cover, but I'm leaning on the Bills to win. How do you feel?
I lean on the Bills to win, and no idea on a cover because I know that Buffalo usually averages double digits against these teams. This Miami team, Tui played his worst games against Buffalo. I just don't know. Has he grown up? Is the wide receivers make that much of a difference? I don't know.
Right.
So that's kind of where we're at right now.
But like I said, you got playmakers, but you got to get the ball to the playmakers.
Right.
Playmakers cannot make plays if you can't get them the ball. If he gets them the ball, we got a game. If you don't get them the ball, it's a blowout by the Bills. Let's
And I
go
will
to
say, I think a key matchup to look for to try to determine this is you got Armstead, the all-pro tackle out for Miami likely, going up. Who's going to go up against Von Miller? That matchup can determine who wins and covers that game.
Right. And that's your game 2 on games to watch. Now we're going to go to game 3. We're going to head out to Tennessee as the Las Vegas Raiders, who are 0-2, versus the 0-2 Tennessee Titans in a must-win game for both franchises, because history has proven when you start out 0-3, you're not making the playoffs. So they got to do what they got to do. They got to show up. The Raiders got to do what they got to do. If the Raiders show up tomorrow and win tomorrow, then we could talk that Raiders shit again. But I don't want to hear no Raiders shit if they lose down to Tennessee tomorrow, because they schedule is brutal, especially their home schedule.
Yep.
So for you, real quick, what do the Raiders got to do to win before we go to Tennessee?
Well, the first thing is I think young MG has got to give Tennessee some credit. So he breaks the
Excellent
jinx
whole
on
head
the
in the building.
Raiders. But no, in all seriousness, the Raiders' problem right now is they're not very good on the offensive or defensive line. They signed Chandler Jones from the Cardinals in the offseason, and he really has done nothing to protect.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, at this point in time. Tennessee lost a couple more guys this week. Their best offensive lineman, Tyler Lewan's gone for the year.
Yeah.
They've lost another pass rusher.
Don't forget, Bud Dupree is out.
Another Bud Dupree's already out.
Like their biggest defensive player, and Landry the third's also out.
Right, he's out for the season.
Right. So
So Tennessee is lacking weapons on offense, lacking weapons on defense. I mean, on paper, I lean to the Raiders. The only thing I can tell you is that the Raiders play goofy games.
they do.
And
I gave them out on my free play this Friday because the magnitude of this game is so deep, especially for the Raiders, who are in the toughest division in football,
Right.
in the AFC West. So
Yeah.
they can't afford to go 0-3. In Tennessee's division, they could go 0-3 and still capture the division.
Right.
You're not going to capture the division in the AFC West starting out 0-3. But I don't like that Third and Renfro is out the game. He is the possession receiver, the most clutch receiver they got, and I think that's going to hurt them severely, and they got to stop Big Henry.
if the
They
Raiders
got to
don't-
stop Big
If
Henry.
the Raiders don't win this game, I mean, you're looking at Denver next week, and then the Kansas City
It's
Chiefs.
brutal.
It just gets
It gets
doesn't
brutal.
It just keep getting slapped in the nuts in the face.
So
I mean, it's-
I'm gonna lean on the Raiders because it's significant of the game for them. That's not to say that the Titans ain't gonna play as hard, but I just think the Raiders got a little more and a little more to prove.
And I do think, though, Mike Vrabel's a hell of a coach, so I think he's still got an edge on McDaniels at this point. So.
Okay, games to watch. Game number 4. We're going out to Tampa Bay. Tom Brady and company are -1 over the Green Bay Packers, who they've beaten 2 times in a row. Regular season, they blew them out at Tampa Bay. Then in that conference championship game, when they went to Lambeau Field, they handled their business over there.
Correct.
Your take on this game? Tom Brady got a lot of pieces out. He's got a bad finger. Brady got Sammy Watkins out, but he's got all those young guys involved. Talk to the people and tell them, what do the Green Bay Packers have to do to win this game at Tampa Bay? Jimmy Garland.
Well, I already think he's doing it already. I mean, Giselle and Tom were separated, so Tom ain't getting any. So, so we don't have the problem is that, right? But no, in all seriousness, Tampa Bay is going in there with basically a BB gun to a freaking war, and there's no bullets in the gun. And basically, you have Tom Brady with no line, no receivers. You have Fournette that has not been able to run the football. And, I mean, they got a defense that's playing out of this world.
Yeah, playing out this world.
I
2
think
games in a row.
The Packer offense, it plays well against a defense like this with the two-headed monster, Jones and Dillon.
Right.
And then you throw in Aaron Rodgers. So the way I kind of look at it is that Green Bay, to me, should be favored this game. I lean to Green Bay.
Okay.
And then on top of that, first time they played in 2 years since the NFC title game. Rodgers, this is a circle game for Rodgers, trust me.
And this is a circle game for Brady. Everybody knows Brady turns it up in this situation. But this situation is a little different. Like I said, he's got a bad finger, and he's got most of his weapons out. Evans is out.
Correct.
Godwin is out. Who else is out? Julio Jones
Who's
might be out.
Well, yeah, Julio Jones,
Perryman might be
all
out.
the linemen around.
Yeah, they had to sign Cole Beasley and insert him in the lineup ASAP
activate
because
him.
they lacking individuals. The key word is lacking, so I'm going to lean on the Packers only because the Buccaneers are lacking. Jay Carter in the building. What up, baby? This is our games to watch on Saturday. Take your notes, make your money. We just giving it out to y'all. We're leaning on the Packers, correct?
GB, yeah.
Okay, so our fifth and last game, we might throw you on an extra game because people's is coming in late. I mean, you can watch the replay, but since y'all coming in late, we might just give y'all another game. So the 5th game I got on my card is the San Francisco 49ers traveling out to Mile High Stadium to play Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos. The line is -1.5 for the Niners, going at Denver, and George Kittle is back. What do the Broncos got to do to win this game?
To be honest with you,
You got to go. No. You always got to be honest. Don't tell me to be honest. You always got to be honest on my show.
Russell needs to cook, but he needs to cook, and as his third priority, they need to run the ball. They need to get back on, run the ball to set up the pass, take the pressure off Russ. Defense needs to step up a little bit in third down situations. San Francisco, still not sold on them. Garoppolo's definitely an improvement, but I think they're going into a spot here where Denver knows they're going to Las Vegas the following week, They really need this victory. And I think that Denver in Denver is a different animal than Denver on the road.
All I'ma say, Russell Wilson's name is perfect because he's rusty. He looks rusty out there. First 2 games, he's not sharp. He doesn't look like the Russell Wilson that we all accustomed to seeing. But for some apparent reason, I think we're going to see Russell Wilson break out tomorrow.
And I will also
think he's going to break
I
out
also
tomorrow.
tell you, Nathaniel Hackett, I'm more than happy to offer my services up coaching, to help you in some key situations, when you're going 4th down, to let Russell go ahead and go for it instead of kicking a 65-yard field goal. So, just after the show, drop me a line. I'll give you my number. You can keep me on speed dial on the sideline.
Yeah, Russell's got to step it up. I like the Niners, but I don't like him in this situation. They came back last week, put the beats on Seattle. They got embarrassed in Chi-Town. Now they're going to Mile High Stadium, where it's kind of hard to breathe there regularly.
It is.
And I think they're going to get surprised tomorrow. They're going to get upset. I know a lot of y'all like the Niners. I understand. I get it. But don't be surprised when you see Russell the Muscle, the original Russell Wilson, show up. Because he hasn't showed up, and he has to show up tomorrow if the Denver Broncos are going to prevail on Sunday Night Football. Now, we're going to give y'all an extra game of the fact that a lot of people tapping in late. We're going to go to the Meadowlands.
Actually, you know what? We got Jimmy Garland on here. We're going to go to Arizona.
No. Let's go to the Meadowlands.
About this. Jimmy's, I know, a big Rams fan, but I got to let Jimmy know he's going to the house of the Cardinals. And I tell you what, they're not playing well. You got a funny-looking line, okay? And you got a payback playoff revenge game here. Rams, I don't think you're leaving Arizona with the win tomorrow. So I like Arizona to knock out the Super Bowl champions.
I like Arizona. If we were doing spreads, I like them to cover the 3.5. I think it's a tight game. Arizona could win the game, especially if they play like they did in the 4th quarter and like they did in Allegiant Field last week, which broke my heart. I mean, I killed my teaser, killed like 2 tickets. I got no excuses. Y'all seen the game. They fucking choked, bro. But if Arizona could bring that kind of fight to this game, which the Rams own Arizona, I think Zona could cover. But like I said, we're not doing covers. We're doing lean, so I got no opinion. But he says Arizona's going to win. Now we going to the Meadowlands. My Dallas Cowboys against the New York Football Giants. Is it a pick 'em or 1 still?
It's moved back to 1.
Okay, Giants got the 1?
Giants.
Okay, so the Dallas Cowboys are +1 versus the New York Football Giants, who are -1 on Monday night. What do the Cowboys got to do to win this game?
Don't turn the ball over. Limit the big plays. 3rd down especially. Daniel Jones running the football and creating havoc when the play's broken down. Obviously, defensively, the Giants have improved, but you need to win the first down battle. You need to stay in 3rd and short, not 3rd and long, and so you keep the blitz off. And if you play a smart game, no penalties, which McCarthy's known for his team having the most penalties in the league. Okay, that's what cost him. In this game here, I know he's a big fan for the Cowboys here, but I don't see the backup quarterback winning twice. I think the Giants go to 3-0. Big show out in New York. They're happy to have a 3-0 team for the first time in years.
Okay, what I'm thinking Cooper Rush is not going to turn the ball over, but I'm also thinking he's not going to move the chains. So what I'm saying is he's not going to make those key completions, but he's not going to turn the ball over. Now, is Dak Prescott 100% out, or they don't know yet?
He's probably, they're just Jared blowing smoke.
Okay, Cooper Rush would keep it close, but I think the Giants, the Big Blue, would do more. Now, I'm a Cowboy fan, but I keep it all the way 100. Cooper Rush quarterback a great game against the Cincinnati Bengals this past Sunday, led them to a victory. I don't think we see that same movie. Not only that, the Blue is a lot better than a lot of people are giving them credit for. Now, I'm not saying they're elite, no, but this is a very winnable game, just like the Panther game was a very winnable game for them, and I think they will prevail on Monday night against my Dallas Cowboys. This is Al York Sports, games to watch, Sportsbook Jeff, live for the Silverton Casino. Every fucking Saturday, we're going to give y'all games to watch. We can't give you a direct time, but it's going to be late. It's going to be at least maybe 9 to 11 East Coast, 6 to 8 West Coast. But we're going to give y'all the games to watch. Make sure y'all watch it, utilize it, put it to your plays, make this money. All we want to do is help you make this money. Don't hate us for that, bro. We're going to give y'all the information y'all need to come out on top. That's another thing that my show provides is information. And with that, y'all keep your head up. Al York Sports. Sportsbook Jeff in the building is always holding it down. We love y'all, and we're going to get back to y'all Friday on open sessions and giveaways. Enjoy the games, guys.